Live, late-breaking, investigative. This is More in the Morning, Saturday on KCTV 5.
It's an award-winning flick inspired by a true story with ties to Kansas. We'll have a chat with the filmmaker and tell you where you can see this movie coming up in just a few minutes. You're watching KCTV 5's More in the Morning, Saturday. A filmmaker from Kansas is in town this weekend to promote a new movie that he has made. It's an international thriller. It's based on a true story with ties to Kansas. Will Tiao joins us this morning to talk about his movie, Formosa Betrayed. Good morning, Will. Thanks for joining us.
Good morning. Thanks for having me.
Tell us a little bit, first of all, what is this movie about?
Sure. It's inspired by actual events. It's about an FBI detective who's investigating the murder of an Asian professor at a small Midwestern school. It turns out this professor's been spied upon by his students, and those students are being hired by the government of Taiwan. And through a series of events, he chases the killers to Taiwan, and he finds out that the killers are Chinese mafia hired by the government to kill political dissidents here in the United States.
Wow.
That it goes to the top of the government in Taiwan, and that the U.S. government knows about it, but doesn't want to do anything because of the U.S.-Taiwan-China relationship.
That's a heavy topic, and you're saying this is based on true events.
It is. My parents are actually political dissidents from Taiwan, and in the late 70s and early 80s, they told us to be very careful because they knew of several Taiwanese intellectuals that had been murdered here in the States. And it was because they were outspoken advocates for democracy and independence for Taiwan.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, we're looking at clips from the movie. James Vanderbeek from Dawson's Creek fame, he is the lead in this movie.
Yes.
And a pretty big budget, about $7 million. This is, you've made movies before, but this is your first big movie. What was that like for you, having that much money to play with?
It was pretty intense. It took a while to raise that much funding, of course. It took me about 1.5 to 2 years. And yeah, we shot in Chicago, and then we also shot in the outskirts of Bangkok, Thailand for 1980s Taiwan.
So you actually went over to Thailand and was able to shoot there.
We shot in Asia, yes, and we shot in Thailand instead of Taiwan for a number of reasons, including look and budget and various things, but it was really an amazing experience.
Wow. So the movie's playing here. It's kind of a sneak peek in a sense here in Kansas City. Tell us where people can go and see it if they're interested.
It's playing at the AMC Studio 30 in Olathe on South Strang, and we're here till at least Thursday, and if we do well, they'll probably extend us. So
that's wonderful. Congratulations. And what are you up to now?
I'm working on a short film actually over in Hawaii.
Over in Hawaii,
and we're in discussions with a pretty major TV star that I don't want to talk about right now.
Oh, come on! You can't give us a tease and not tell us.
I can tell you he was on a very famous HBO show. That's all I can say.
The Sopranos?
That's all I can say.
Okay,
right now.
okay.
But it's no, and we're my company Formosa Films. We're starting to put together a film fund to make a series of films. So
excellent. Well, Will, congratulations. Welcome back home. Manhattan native here in Kansas City, promoting his new movie again. It's over. You said the AMC Studio 30.
That's right.
In Olathe, playing tonight. It's called Formosa
Betrayed.
Betrayed. Thank you so much, Will. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Good luck to you. Time right now is 8:20.